We are not health professionals. We are health advocates, and all of our opinions are our own. So then my next question is, all right, let's say someone is feeling, they're fainting a lot. So they want to get tested for POTS or whatever. Yeah. And they go to their doctor says, we're not going to test. We can't, you're fine, you're fine. What is their next step? Should they go to a naturopath? Should they have a consult with you? Like, what do you do next?
Yeah. There's kind of a lot of ways. I mean, the first thing I'm going to say is pray about it.
Yeah.
And that's such a weird answer, but when I was really sick, I said, God, you have to tell me, when the final doctor sent me home, I said, God, you either tell me that I'm going to die or what to do next, because you've got to give me an answer here. And he told me exactly what to do. I would say, contact me. I would love to help you. If nothing else, I really pride myself on being able to tell you what to do next, even if it's not me. I have wonderful friends and doctors who I will recommend to all day long who can do different things than me. And so if nothing else, I can help you formulate a plan, because sometimes we need a little bit of help. That is really all I needed, was a doctor coming alongside of me going, hey, here's what we're going to do. My health coach was incredibly helpful in that, and going, here's what we're going to do next. And so if I can't help you, I know somebody who can. But I would say, on a mental note, prepare yourself. It's going to be a long battle. It's not easy. You have to advocate for yourself. And when you advocate for yourself, people get angry. And I hate to tell you that. That is why I'm here, because I want to provide an encouraging voice for those of us who need it. Because it's hard. It's hard when you're sick. That's the last thing you want to do. But yeah, it's gonna be a hard road. It's not an easy road, but it's a beautiful road. And I'm so thankful that I walked down it, and it's a life-changing road. And so I would say, if you are really sick and you are just like, I have no answers, please reach out to me. You can reach out to me through my website. You can reach out to me through Instagram.
I'll link it for you guys as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd love to schedule a free consult with you and just kind of hear your story and go, okay, here's where we're going to start, because you can typically start out with some pretty simple things. I have a pretty, I specialize it to each and every client, but I do have some basic things of, if you can, this is what I would say to everybody: get off any kind of medications. Obviously, if it's life-changing, don't do that. But birth control, sleeping medications, anything you can, even pain medications, get off of your medications. Prepare yourself to change your diet. I do it based off of each and every individual person, because I have one person who needs protein and I have another who needs to be a vegetarian, right? So you're going to prepare to have your diet be changed, and prepare to be open-minded. That sounds super weird, but when you decide to pursue an alternative path of health, it's different. I've done some weird things, you guys. Some things I want to turn my nose up, but when you're sick, you're like, I don't care. I do not care. Just get me healthy.
What's the weirdest thing you did? I'm just curious.
Well, okay, there's one thing I can't talk about on here, but I'll say this. My mom, I had pneumonia. That was one of the things that was a low-lying thing that was stuck in my body. So every 2 months I would just get pneumonia and I couldn't breathe, and it was terrible. And she made this concoction of onions and garlic and put them in socks on my feet. And I was like, this is the most ovary sensory nightmare I've ever had in my life, but it worked.
Okay. All right.
So that's up there. I did some testing there was a specialist in my area who was training in a new protocol, and it was it had to do with energy testing, and was figuring out where it was in my body so we could figure out. And she was like, can I practice on you? I was like, please go ahead. This is going to give me more answers. And it feels weird, you guys, where you're just kind of I'm not really sure what's going on here, but I sort of trust it. I've done a lot of in the energy work field, and your first introduction, you're always kind of I'm not really sure what to think of this, and then it works. So
okay.
So, weird things, but again, when you're sick, you're like, I don't care. Do whatever you have to do to heal me.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's cool. That's cool though that type of stuff works. And I also think it's really cool that we have alternatives. And I don't want to be anti doctor medicine or whatever, but it's sometimes you do just need the alternative. You just do. And I think that we are so used to, okay, this is what we normally do. I mean, it's just the culture in general. In culture, we're used to X, Y, Z. This is how it's always been. Why do something different? But sometimes we do need to kind of change up and do something different.
Absolutely.
And it really can make a difference. Oh.
It really can. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I have nothing against the medical system. We need them for broken bones. We need them for emergencies. I am very, very thankful for our paramedics and our first responders. And I know so many doctors who have beautiful hearts and they want to help people. I think that we live in a culture, like you said, where we put Band-Aids on things. We don't like to feel discomfort. And so we will take away discomfort at any cost. And I think sometimes we've traded our souls for that.
Yeah.
And natural healing, you
That,
get to the root of
I'm gonna
it.
clip that. That was good. That was good.
Thank you. It's natural healing. You get to the root of things, and it's a little bit messier, and it takes a little bit longer. And like, that's something else I guess I would say to people is healing is not linear, and it's not quick and easy and done. If you want immediate results, do not come to me. Go to the pharmaceutical companies. Healing is a long process. I'm still healing. I'm not at a place that's perfect. It's been an ongoing journey for many, many years, but it's again, it's I can't say it enough. It's a beautiful journey. You're going to find out things about yourself that are beautiful. And every single person I have met who go through deep, hard healing challenges, and I want to say this to anybody who's experiencing it, like there's beautifulness on the other side, and there's beauty in it. That journey is going to change you forever. It has opened so many doors, so many paths. It has changed my life completely. I never thought I would be a health advocate. I didn't think I would help people heal. That wasn't something I was interested in. I'm interested in it now, right? I mean, it has changed my life in so many ways, and God is really, really, really kind. I believe that those who pursue healing are pursuing God on a deep, deep level, and He honors that. He honors the time that you give Him, and it is a beautiful process. It's so hard. I won't lie to you. It's hard, especially the deeper rooted things you have. But I think that the things in life that are really worth it are often hard, and it's so beautiful. So that's all I'll say about that.
No, I love that. That is, I think that when I think of when God calls, okay, I don't want to be one of those Christians that like, yeah, we all gotta suffer. Like that's not what I'm trying to say.
No.
But what I do want to say is like, I think sometimes when we are in this suffering, like it truly is like God really does show up. Is God like really changing you? And I mean, I didn't know you before really a couple days ago when we started texting, but you seem from what you were saying, it does seem like you have really like grown as a person, and like God really did like, you know, the Bible says that, you know, it is good for us to have trials, that He grows us, and it sounds like if you really commit to trying to heal, especially in a natural way, and going against what you said about like wanting instant comfort, if you go the path of like trying to do it naturally to this body that God did give you, and because of sin, because it's not God's fault necessarily, it's sin. Sin in our world has come down, so we all have different things that we struggle and have issues with. Like it just seemed like such a tangible example of like how you can grow and like how God can stretch you. That's just like a positive way of looking at it, I guess.
It's so beautiful. I've walked through some very hard things in my life, and I would never ever want to do them over again. But there's sort of a sweetness when I look back at some of those things of just I don't know. I feel like when you walk through this sounds dramatic, but when you walk through that shadow, that valley of the shadow of death, like it is such an intimate place with the Lord. Like, oh, it gives me goosebumps just thinking about it. Like it's so beautiful. And I know that sounds so, it's not beautiful in the Instagram aesthetic way. It's beautiful in a soul wrenching way of going, I get it now. Like there's just, I think that God reveals the mysteries of the universe a little bit. And it's so funny. I was listening to the verse today about like seek and you shall find, right? Like if you seek healing, it's there for you. It might.
Thank you for watching this clip of Those Are the Girls with Mallory and Friends. You can watch the full episode here on YouTube or wherever you listen to podcasts.